Good afternoon, boys. Let us start our third monthly syllabus. And as like the earlier classes, we first start with our blossom text. So in your third monthly, you have lesson 8, lesson 9 and lesson 10. Now we start with lesson 8. The name of the text is The Happy Prince, Oscar Wilde. It is a very famous short story of Oscar Wilde. As you have heard another famous short story of Oscar Wilde, The Selfish Giant, like that, this one is also very famous. But in your book, this story has been given in a dramatized form just to make you familiar with the dramatic form of our text. Okay, so earlier when we had the text of learning English, we had one text in class 8 in the dramatized form, that is for a drop of water. In Bengali it is called Obak Jalpan by Sukumar Rai. And in this text also there is one text in the dramatic form, that is this one, The Happy Prince. So it would be better to teach you this lesson not in this way, but if it would be possible to actively participate you in dramatized form, it would be better. Last year in class 8C, I have practiced this in the classroom. As earlier I have selected some boys as Happy Prince, Swallow, Counselor, etc. And they have done very well in my class. Now, as the situation is not good to do that mode or to follow that mode of teaching, so therefore we have to read and try to understand the text, The Happy Prince, Oscar Wilde. Now I am reading out the text, and after completing the text I will give you question answers and the answers key of the exercise. Now follow my rendering of the text. Curtain goes up. In deep center stage, a high and large square box looking like a pedestal is placed. Upon the box stands the Happy Prince. He stands stiffly resembling a statue. Actually, in case of a dramatic performance, as all of you participate in dramas in your Vidyalaya life, and so that all of you know that in case of a drama, stage decoration or stage arrangement is very essential, and curtain goes up before the performance. So there is, just like where there is a description of the stage, and there is in the middle of the stage there is the statue of the Happy Prince. A person would act as a statue. He is wearing a golden tunic and stands still with legs apart, his hands resting on the hilt of a sword whose tips rest on the pedestal-shaped box. A large red stone is fixed on the blue-colored paper card in the shape of the eye and lightly glued to hold them in place. The statue of Happy Prince faces the audience. A few young students holding books, bags on their shoulders come out of the left wing, cross the stage talking. The stage is lit in yellow. So there is a detailed description of how it would be the opening scene of the drama. The statue should stand in the middle of the stage with all types of decorations and some boys, little boys with books in the hands, they enter the stage. Now we are coming to the dialogue part of the drama. Student 1. So this is the famous statue of Happy Prince? They paused and gathered admiring around the statue of the Happy Prince. All of them are trying to appreciate the beauty of the statue. Yes, this is this statue which is very famous. Student 2. He is very well known in this land. Happy Prince lived in the wonderful palace of Sansui. During the day he played with his friends in the palace garden. By night he sang and laughed. He had no idea about the people of this world who live outside his palace. So what we come to know about the Happy Prince? That is, when that the prince was alive, he used to lead a life that is full of happiness. He had no idea about pain, sorrows, and the life of the common people. Just I think you can have a resemblance with the life of Siddhartha or Gautam Buddha before he is going out the palace of his father's kingdom, Shuddhadhan. So Happy Prince's life was just like that. It was full of happiness. You mean he never felt sad? Student 2. Nothing sad had ever entered the door of the prince's palace. Everyone called him the Happy Prince, and when he died, the town built a statue and named him the same. And when the Happy Prince died, the town built in the statue and named it the same, and the people built a statue in memory of the prince and named the statue as Happy Prince, as the prince did not know what sorrow was. The Happy Prince is built with gold from head to foot. His eyes are two precious sapphires, and there is a big red ruby on his sword hilt. So the full body of the Happy Prince is made of gold, and there are two big sapphires in his eyes as the eyeball, and there is a red ruby towards the sword hilt of the Happy Prince. Student 1 glances up at the Happy Prince with awe. They start walking. Students 2 speaks when they are close to the writing engine. In this town, everyone loves the Happy Prince. That is, in this town, all people love Happy Prince. They go out. Then another person, a sad, tired-looking man, immediately enters the stage from the right. He limps down with an unhappy expression. He stops before the statue of the Happy Prince and looks unhappily for 3 seconds. He starts limping towards the left-wing exits, muttered loudly to himself, "Man, at least there is one truly happy man in this town. That is something." So you see, after the boys there came a man who was really unhappy, and so the man thought that all the people of the world and all the things around him seems to be gloomy, sad, unhappy. But seeing the statue of the Happy Prince, he felt that at least I find there is some person, or there was some person who was truly happy. Okay. Sad, tired man goes out through the left-wing exit. Immediately from the left wing emerges a young mother dragging her little child by the hand. The boy is crying. Mother is trying to stop the boy from crying. They reach the statue of the Happy Prince. Mother speaks while walking. Now wait for the next video for explanation.